Right, I was on a train. Okay, let's get started. And let's move my microphone a little bit. There we go. Cool. And let's just hop right into it. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're gonna talk to people. Who have I not talked to? I guess I've talked to 3 out of the 6 people here. So let's talk to, the woman is focusing on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip. Because the scarf she's made could accommodate a whole marching band. I think I've already talked to her. Yeah, right, because I need to get Hornswoggling up. Okay, well, I probably don't need to get everybody on my side, but we'll see. This lady's flipping through a book titled Birds of the Western Territory. Since most of this place is desert, it isn't a very long book. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am? Yes. A crazed psycho has taken over the train's engine car, and I need volunteers to help break down the door and arrest him. Oh my, I certainly couldn't be of any help with that. I'm very conflict adverse. What if I told you he hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he seizes power? That's very sly, but I know you're only saying that because you saw the book I was reading. Yeah, you got me there. Any other ideas to convince me? Suddenly hear a tapping at the passenger car window. What the? Russell! You open the window, and your pet crow, Russell, flaps in and perches on your shoulder. Okay, then. At the very beginning of the game, I had an option to release my pet crow from its birdcage. This was one of the very first things I did in this entire game, and I guess it's coming back to help me out right exactly now. Hey, buddy, good to see you. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful crow. And he knows you? Oh, sure, me and Russell go way back. Gah! I rescued him from a cat when he was only just out of the nest and raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently. But what is he doing here? Has he been following you since then? No, he probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of a train and recognized me. Crows are crazy smart like that. That's amazing! Oh, what I wouldn't give to have an avian friend like that. Well, I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after this, I figure. So I can't really drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who will save the train. What do you think, Russ? Russell caws again and flaps over to the perch next to the lady. He lightly pecks at her shoulder in a friendly manner. Grr! My goodness, how could I refuse? It's a pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle. Awesome, I'll let you know when we're ready. Okay, so that's the 5th person, I guess. I don't know if I need to get all 6 of them or not. My assumption is that I really just need to get 3 or whatever, but we'll see. This little girl is peering out the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. Talk to her. Hi there. Busy? No. All my toys and friends are in our luggage, and it's boring, and I hate it. Do you want to help me out with something really important? Huh? Like what? Well, a bad guy took over the engine car, and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him. What? Lady, I'm just a little girl. Hey, now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl. But... okay, yeah, we'll bust that crook's face in. Wow, that's the spirit. But you gotta pay me. In advance. Jeez, you're learning a little too fast. Alright, what do you want? I like stuffed animals. A cute little kitty. Produce this small plush kitty. Carnival trash. Maybe if you had the whole set of 3, that'd be okay. I'll be right back. There are more? I don't even remember collecting one of them. Oh, I remember collecting one of them. Hey, I have the stats to do that now. Okay, goodbye. We'll come down to the Frisco quest later, but I can just totally go back to the circus because I used all those sweet swiggity golden stat boosting items I got from way back yonder. So if I do this stuff now, if I go right on over to Chabada, we can do this stuff. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Take a closer look. Greetings and salutations, miss. This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's this game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, ma'am. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Alrighty, you carefully scan the deck of cards. The clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns it over with a sweeping flourish. Ready? Give it your all. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You rattle off their names as fast as you can pick them up. He seems genuinely impressed. That, madam, is so remarkable as to be practically frightening. Looks like we have a winner. That's plush owl number 1. And then let's come over here and increase my strength. I can't do clown voices, let alone different clown voices. Hey, well howdy there, miss. This game's a challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Simple as could be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under the bell. Ring the bell and you win. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Hit it extremely hard. You pick up the mallet, toss it end over end, and catch it a couple times to test its weight, and casually slam it to the lever. Will's all's bees. That's some genuine muscle you got on you, gal. Looks like you're a winner. Large plus spare. You know, I haven't done anything with regards to Barnaby Bob in a long time. What happens if I go and talk to him? It's been a while. Let's see, I've killed some cows if you're interested in bounties. Okay, give him all 5 cow tongues. Give him all 4 cow fangs. Give him all 7 brass rings. Give him all 4 ungulate horns. And, okay, so I just trade in cow items with this guy to get more cow things. I mean, get more money. I thought there would be like an actual quest involved here, but I appear to be wrong. Have I checked out this map before? Nothing seems to actually matter if I check out the map. Okay, so other things I need to do. I need to get my Hornswogglin up 1 more level, and to do that I need 1,000 experience. And I don't think I have any quick way to get that amount of experience. Well, let's see. If I leave, let's just pop over to the abandoned pickle factory real quick. Then I'm gonna talk to Gary, and I'm gonna see if we have any opening side quests. But I don't believe we do, right? Middle investigating missing shipment of fail to Breadwood. Get the logging permit from the Ghostwood bureaucrats. Wait, did I stop with the bureaucrat stuff? I thought I completed that whole quest line. I certainly remember completing it. But then again, I remember lots of things that never actually happened. Logging permit. Why did I stop working on the logging permit? There was probably a good reason, but I think I forgot it entirely. Okay, let's go back to Ghostwad and see where I left off here. Oh, right, I remember. I needed to wait multiple days. That's right. And I have way too good of stats to just give that up willingly. Okay, let's go to the last custard stand real quick and see if there's something I can do to possibly increase my experience. Oh, that worked out well. So that gave me 200 right out the gate. That's really good. Let's see. I've already talked to this guy, yeah. Nothing to really report from here. Interesting. So I'm at 600 out of the... I'm at almost 700 out of the 1,000 that I need. So what I could do is I can actually just grind this up real fast. It won't take particularly long to do it. I just need to, you know, I need to weigh if it's actually worth my time, so to do it. But basically, all I really need to do is go over to the buffalo pile, and there's a... Oh, wait, there's a new area with infinite experience for me that might be even better. If I go to Frisco and go to the bar, there's a infinite experience hole right in there. Actually, we have an abandoned mine. We'll go... I'm going to prioritize going to new locations and picking up potential side quests rather than, like, ghosts? Interesting. And they also can't seem to hurt me very well. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to prioritize trying to go to areas that are new over grinding because, for very, very obvious reasons, that seems like it'd be more fun for everybody involved. Unless you hate fun, in which case, I can totally understand that, right? Like, fun sucks. Doing fun things, super overrated. Like, earlier today, I caught myself having fun, and I was like, you know, this is just the worst. Anything to interact with these rocks over here. But yeah, like, I was hanging out with friends, and then I realized, ooh, okay, that's not really all that great. We'll wash and dry this to get some unrefined meat nuggets. Yeah, I was hanging out with some friends earlier today, and I realized, like, that my friends are really entertaining, and I had a really great time, and that's just, like... It's weird because we had really fulfilling conversations both about, like, serious topics and unserious topics. Is that why you and Wander troll each other so much? Because having fun is stupid. Yeah, exactly. So, we troll people... Wander and I troll each other not because we like each other, or even because we enjoy... What the hell is this? Okay, we'll dig this thing out, and that'll take me to some El Vibrato stuff. West Central Storage Facility. Well, we'll check this out later. Anyway, like, Wander and I troll each other, not because we like each other, but because we actually just want to drive each other crazy and slowly but surely destroy each other, in a mutual ball of super flaming fire. It's true, it's true. I don't think I've told him this, you know, but it's, I'm sure he wouldn't deny it. Oh, alright, let's kill all these snakeages. Thank you for the subscription there, that's really cool. And the other reason that I don't want to grind up a bunch of EXP is because I'd have to talk about stuff the whole time. And Lord knows, if you ask me to, like, just fill time effectively and just talk about things, what I'm going to end up doing is talking about my feelings. And nobody wants to hear that, and nobody wants me to do that, let me tell you. Like, bird feelings, like, that's got to stay crammed up. Crammed real deep in the bird... you know, in the bird pile. That can't leak out. Legally, in fact, like, as part of a government contract that I have, I can't, oh wow, that guy has 1 health, that makes me feel angry. Shit! I did it. I accidentally shared my inner feelings about something. That's the worst. You cram your feelings up a bird. No comment. Do I have enough VXP already? Nah, I got close though. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Let's loot this thing. Well, now I have enough EXP. Ah, shit, I still don't. Alrighty, there's supposedly some sort of approximation of puzzle going on here. Like, it should be the case that I just send a minecart through all this stuff. If I have all these levers, then... you know... Well, have I explored this area yet? Like, if there's a bunch of levers with which to do interactions with, that should let me, you know, loot this stuff. That should let me do things like, I don't know, interact with them and send minecarts down various ways, but it doesn't actually seem to be that, like, that lets me actually do that. Bunch of spirals in these here parts that apparently make me uncomfortable. The note says, Dear Jeff, got called up north to deepest delve. See you soon. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Okay, let's see if there's anything with these bad rolls. Nope, nope, nope. Booze! Oh. Infinite amount of sarsaparilla, but I already have sarsaparilla, so it's not going to be able to do anything for me. Well, that sucks. Alrighty. Let's head over to... Bird, how white are you? Extremely? What kind of question is that? A pair of paper cards on the table. Take them. These are actually useful. The punch cards are super useful. I hope that they're the large ones as opposed to the small ones. Yes, I got 5 of the large ones. That will help out tremendously. Let's put this in here. Get even more punch cards. I don't know if these are the complicated ones. These are not. Damn it. Big cylinder. Take it. El vibrato cylinder. Cool. So this is really useful to me because I can pop on over to the curious abandoned well at this point. And what I can do with this is I can learn more L vibrator words. Oh, baby. I mean, oh, consenting adults. What am I looking for? Press Education Facility. Who wants to get their learnage on? Put in a large punch card and forget about it. Fabrication, personnel. Whoa. Nothing else to learn from that kind of card? I've learned every L vibrator word. It's true. It's true. I'm proud of myself. Kinda. Okay, if I'm gonna go to the auditory nuisance containment over here, can I just send this somewhere? Press it. Oh, right, I never learned this shit. South, east. Try again. South, east. I need to figure out this puzzle. I don't know what that puzzle is, but I will figure it out. Anyway, who is in the mood for good news? You ready? You ready for good news? I have over 1,000 experience, and you know what I can do with 1,000 experience? You know, I'm giving people time to figure it out for themselves. You know, piece it together. This is kind of like a Blue's Clues type of situation going on here, where I'm like, where's the clue or whatever, and you're gonna be like, it's over there. Like that's what we got going on here. You ready for this though? You ready for this though? Boon, boom, boon. Yeah, moob. We've done the we've done we leveled up. Right. Okay, let's go down here. And let's go all the way through the train. And we're gonna make it to the end. And oh, never mind. And we're gonna be able to convince the last 2 scraggly-daggly passengers to join me in my epic quest of... I forgot what I was doing here. I think I was saving this train. Hi, lady. Do you get a stuffed animal for me? How about the cute little kitty? How about this big teddy bear? Okay. Huh, did I get to keep one of them? It looks like it. Oh. Yeah, I got to keep the plush owl. I don't really know how that worked out. Okay, let's hornswoggle her. Lie to her. Lady, I don't think you understand the seriousness of this situation. If Norton gets away with this, his power in Frisco will be limitless. The city council will be able to block his horrible new tax increases. Tax increases? For instance? Well, for a start, he's demanding a 4,000% price hike on yarn. That villain! We must subdue him immediately! Cool, Shaman, I'm ready for you. Alright, I got the whole train ready. I've got a veritable army backing me up here. It's the door to the locomotive. Confront Norton! Open up, Norton. Now! Alright, then I'm coming in. Oh yeah? You have one army, lady. Glance back at the passengers. Me and this army. At least 3 passengers? How about 6? You and the passengers break down the door very impressively, though it would have been even better if you had some torches and those old-fashioned rakes. Norton has backed up into the corner of the engineer's department next to the engineer, who looks over his shoulder at you and shrugs. So-called Emperor Norton, you're under arrest for the crime of being a total ass. That's not illegal. It is when I'm in town. Everybody grab him! Except you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're busy driving the train. Hey, actually, if you could turn around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that'd be great. No problem. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. Tell that to the judge, Norton. The prison judge. Okay, you did it. Thanks, boss. I got the track laid right to the station now. The first ever cross-territorial railroad thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company and principally to you. You did a real good job, Captain Blacktooth. Oh, shit. I did it. Hooray. Hooray. Like a grid system. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out what the exact coordinate relationship is to the Anoimotron and what I'm actually supposed to be doing it. Oh. Bombay. We're gonna go in here. Oh, never mind. This is a one-way train, so there's no sense in going in there now. Huh. The old steel cabbage. Yep, the good old steaming hippopotamus. The old bronze tramp. Yep, the good old steam horse. Alrighty, those are weird. Oh. Okay. Looks like somebody on the train got a job as the projectionist. Would you like to see this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody has figured out what they can charge for them yet. Note. Doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cut scene is over, you'll still be right here, and you can keep playing if you want. I'm not ready. Not just yet. Not just yet. There's a whole world to potentially explore or not. I don't know. Like, there should be a bunch of stuff to do out here. Either that or they ran out of ideas right at the very, very end. Don't know which. What can you tell me about Frisco? Bye-bye. Like, there should be things, right? What if I were to go... Hello, look, sculptures I am making. You are buying an art, yes? Well, buying an art or killing? Talk to it, Goblin Tongue. Buying art now. How much for one of these art? 300 meats. Haggle with him. Buy a driftwood shield? Okay. I got some armor. Neat. Yeah, I don't know if there's any game left. Could it really be that I've done everything and that the actual far left coast of the world here is just full of nothingness? Could it be that I've actually just done everything? I mean, I feel like I've done what amounted to the final boss of the game here, but I can't help but feel empty inside. I don't know. Well, show me the final cutscene, I guess. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. Consequences of their actions, like... With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Alright. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. is their city hall, with Smee right there. This was up to me. I made this happen. After he got settled in, Gary climbed to the top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every which way. They say his descendants still roam the west to this day. Oh, God. And I got an achievement. Yes, yes, to finishing. That's a lot of Garys. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Buppert got the photography bug. Or should we say the photography owl? Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from the inability to see pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. Yep. Good job, Hobart. Kurtz left the front door. Oh, wow. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kurtz Fit is that you cannot stop talking about Kurtz Fit. Yep. There's Kurtz Fit. Everyone looks really unhappy. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about Eldorado technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to one another. Oh, God. El Vibrato. The musicians he sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Bread Zeppelin. They mostly did songs about skeletons. They were great. I can't help but feel as though there should be more, musicians in the band. Buffalo Bill retired from the killing trade and made a killing opening up a restaurant in Frisco. Buffalo, wild wings. Gross. You solved five of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint and refresh the facade on the buttery biscuit. Well, it's slightly better now. It's actually significantly better. It's not 100% better because the bunkhouse is still full of bunk. But everything else looks like it's going well, and they have a drunk horse still. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Gross. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Remember that Captain Cal came through? Yeah, she was really good at this game. Do you have any more root beer? I did it. I earned that. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hooey! Alright. I like this guy right here, because he kind of looks like the Pringles guy. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger, the once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every woman, man, and child in the town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. Ah, an old spittoon. I remember this spittoon. This is my only friend for a long time. I don't know if there's anything else to say about this area. Cool. As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. You ended your adventure with 18,753 meat. Enough to turn a few heads at the country club, but mostly so they can turn back around and make fun of you under their breath. So I'm missing some hats still. I'm missing a lot of hats still. Dang, I'm missing a shitload of hats still. Each one of these empty hat racks is a blemish of my inability to actually play this game correctly. Oh, there's a spittoon hat at least. I got that going for me. In 1906, all the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic, single-minded herd, led by the infernal sadist, David Duke Bavicus. The cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Oh no. Oh no, I never stopped the cows. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has gone to space. Still, though, it's a shame about the planet. There were some cool bars there. Oh, I guess I never worked on the El Vibrato quest all the way through. I guess I never sent the Anoimotron where it needed to go. Thank you for playing. The credits of Loathing. Hey, I met this guy, Wes Cleveland. He was cool. Extra special thanks. I see that I'm not on here. Well, alrighty. Indie Mega Booth, but in particular, all these people. I remember them. Everyone played the demo at PAX. I played a demo at PAX. I don't think I know any of these people. Nope. The end. We've enjoyed our free... I love the hustle, guys. Great. Okay, cool. So, that pretty much wraps up this game, but... I really do want to check a couple of things off my list first. So, I need to go back... I'm going to go back to the Curious Abandoned Well. And I want to see the El Vibrato quest taken all the way to the end. I mean, I don't actually know how to do it. I don't even know what I'm missing exactly. But if I go... Let's go to the professor's house, now that I've learned every El Vibrato word. And we'll see if there's something that I need to do that I just haven't yet. Okay, let's kill this thing. Yeah, let's go back to the professor and see if he has anything to tell me to drive the quest all the way to the end here. But I don't think he will. Okay, I don't want to make any drones. Let's talk to him. Professor alone. Yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, what is this? I see. Oh, there's 2 more mines up here. So I can go doot, 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 doot. Yeah, there's some El Vibrato stuff that I have yet to see at all. So if I go to the last custard stand, and then... Yeah, I guess we'll kill this all these snakeages. If I go to the last custard stand, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wander. And I think that if I wander, I will be able to potentially find some more locations on the left side of the map. And then that will help me get through this. This is going to be kind of a rough fight, and I don't... Shit. This is going to be a really rough fight. But I also have dynamite, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to dynamite this guy to death. So the problem is I have 20 points of poison damage. The solution is that I can dynamite a whole bunch of things. So I can kill 2 of the Vipers just purely with dynamite, which won't end up eating up any of my actual turns. And then... And I still only have dynamite to spare. I have 35 sticks of dino. We're good. But after this, I'm just going to one-shot one of these Vipers, and then on my next turn I'll kill the other one. Because all I need to do is... Can I just one-shot this guy? No, I have to use my fan hammer. Okay, well, I'll be able to fan hammer this one. And then I should be able to kill this guy on the next turn, because Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo Bill will hit him. And then all I need to do is the other... Yep, okay. Perfect. That all worked out. Does the bird have healing abilities? I do have healing abilities. It's easier to just, hit people with my, yeah, if I wander. Campfire, check it out. I guess you have a point. This is an artist, ah. Some kind of performance art thing? Oh, you mean the hat. No, it's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. Try to convince him to take the hat off. Perhaps. But think how handy it will be for reading at night. Use reverse psychology. I suppose there's no point in trying to convince you. That's how fashion goes, right? Fashion? But what do you mean? Well, wearing a hat that's on fire is all the rage now, isn't it? Everyone's doing it. I see it everywhere I go. Everywhere? Sure, there's even a milliner in town that's selling them pre-burning, so you don't have to light them yourself. Is something wrong? The man wordlessly removes his burning hat, hands it to you, and walks away. Cool. Well, I gained one hat. I'm making my Team Fortress 2 player very proud. Jeweler's Cabin. Check it out now. Alrighty, there we go. This could work out well for me. Huh. This is the goblin's bed? Maybe? Alrighty, this must be the assistant's turlet. It doesn't have enough rusty scrap metal bolted onto it to be a goblin turlet. Flush it. 9 EXP. Eyebrows are getting kinda wild. Pluck 'em. 5 EXP. That's better. Oh, hello, a customer. Why, hello. Welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop. Hello, are you Master Gerald? Oh, no, Master Gerald is back there at his workbench. I'm his assistant and translator. A goblin jewelsmith? You're betting your britches, missy, and not forgetting it. Oh, that was the wrong person. He says that's right, the finest jeweler in the territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display, though. Mr. Gerald only does bespoke work. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, he'll craft it into a fine ring for you for free. No trash rocks. Well, here's what I've got. I got a lot of cool things. Effluvious Emerald. Plus 3 AP and plus 5 speed. Cool Sapphire. Plus 11 Moxie. Unbreakable Ruby. Plus 7 armor. Silicon Ring. Bah! All of trash and garbage being... Mr. Gerald apologizes, but there's nothing here he can work with. And that's got 11 Mysticality. Cool, so... Did I sell some of my gems without realizing that you can use these later on? Oh well. It doesn't matter too much. I'm just completionisting it at this point. What is my current ring? Plus 20 to meat gains, or plus 11 to Moxie. We'll definitely go with that one, I think. Yep. What is the... Yep, I'm still doing probably about as good as I can. With 109 Moxie, I'm impressed that any enemies can even hit me at this point. Well, let's do some more wandering, and hopefully that will reveal more locations like this one. Fort Unnecessary. Which I guess is over here. Are there any side quests in this area? I'm finding it a little bit weird that I have to wander a whole bunch to find anything. I guess that is the end game here. Somebody arranged these cannons haphazardly and left them out in the rain. Hello, sad-looking fort. It's kind of in disrepair, yeah. The soldiers here must not be very good at their jobs. Instructing soldiers to cheering up a fort. What do you think I should do next? Hooray, Captain! Wow, the day you saving it. Alright. So it's the last part of the main quest is just I watch the final cutscene. A harried-looking young woman in a military outfit darts out in front of the door as you enter. Oh no, I can't be having any more misfits in this jerk ward. You can either swear to me you're halfway competent, heck, even a quarter, and that you'll help sort out this crew of no-hopers, or you can turn it right back around and march double time. Sure, I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come in. I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. My name's Captain Blacktooth. What's the problem, Cap? Problems. Welcome to Camp Fubar. where all the army's idiots and rejects are sent so they're out of the way. I have it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunction so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace. Give me some details. I need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is, we got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on the toast, a guy who can't load a fire cannon without it blowing up or maybe shooting backwards, a guy who somehow, and I can't for the life of me figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he couldn't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the case, we have infinite goblins living in our storage shed. Wow. Okay, I begin to see the scope of your problem. Girl, you ain't just whistling Dixie. So what you do to get sent here? She can hear her teeth grinding as she growls at you. Do not ask. Okay, well, I'll just look around then. Let's use my binoculars. Oh, shucks. The guy squints real hard as you approach. Howdy. Do I know you? Your fuzzy silhouette doesn't seem familiar. No, I'm just passing through. What do you do here? Well, I'm supposed to be a scout, but I went and broke my own pair of glasses. Without them, I can't see a dang thing. Maybe these will help. Takes the binoculars and peers at you through them. Well, I'll be. That ain't half bad. Climbs to the top of the watchtower and looks around. They work. I can see a dang thing. Hooray. Alrighty. Oh no. Look at all these people. They need my Birdsley help. There's a nameplate on the desk that says General What's-His-Name. Investigate. I get the Medal of Adequacy. This medal was awarded to General Francois What's-His-Name for his wholly undistinguished service. This item goes on your lapel. Is this a better item than I currently have? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. This is worse than the, I have a lot more medals than this, just one little itty-bitty medal. Alrighty. Well, I will, check out the rest of these hopeless misfits next time. So thank you for watching. Alrighty, and let's just get some water. Actually, I'm going to do a full round of liquid management. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. One back. Howdy, Private. Cooker. How appropriate. Well, it would be if I knew how to cook, like even a little bit. What seems to be the trouble? We've only got 2 ingredients here, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to combine them. What are the ingredients? Corned beef hash and toast. Try to help him with a metaphor. What if you thought of the toast as a roadmap? He nods, seeming to understand where we're going with this. And think of the corned beef as a hole in the ground. So I should put the corned beef hash under, no, next to, no, I'm sorry, I don't get it. Can we try again? A shingle. Now the corned beef has a shinola. Okay. A shoe. And the corned beef as your head. Aw, I thought that would work out. Your elbow. A corncob pipe. I think that I probably... either I can brute force this, or I am supposed to figure this out on another... by, like, doing something else, right? Like, I'm gonna just quickly brute force this, but I think that I probably need to solve a quest or something, and then they'll give me a dialogue option that just says, like, okay, here's what you need to do. Oh, you're going for shit on a shingle? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I grew up with military parents, too. I learned a lot of the, Oh, there we are. Ah, so you think of the toast as shinola, and you think of the corned beef as... Oh, it is shit on a shingle. It's SOS. You're clever. I totally forgot about that. Ah, very nice. Yeah. Clever puzzle. That's actually a really interesting one. Of course, I put the corned beef on the toast, just like shinola on a shoe. I get it now. Thank you. All in a day's work. Guess we'll talk to this guy over here. Howdy. Hi, what's wrong? Gee willikers, I had a pretty good job as General's personal assistant, but I got fired and reassigned here. What happened? Everything was great at first. I'm pretty good at scheduling and I can write shorthand and I'm an A+ boot polisher. But then the General went and decided he'd look more serious and sophisticated with a bow tie and he expected me to do the tying for him. No good. No, I can do a sheep shank and a bowline and a clover hitch, but the life of me, I can't get a bow tie to look right. The General sent me out here with one to practice on and he said not to come back till I got it. Help him out. Okay, here. Grab the two ends like this, right? You want this side a little shorter and that end crosses over top and then under and up, and while the other side does a sort of zigzag, see? Then you bring around the upper bit straight down and back around and it folds under there and then you pull them tight. Got it? I think so. Let me try it. So you go back and forth a few times until he finally gets it right without poking himself in the eye. I think I've got it. Thanks a lot. Wait till I show the General. He runs out of the building waving the bow tie in the air. Good luck. Howdy, Cap. Howdy, Blacktooth. Thanks for your help. You're doing good work. Just two left. Private Tillery still can't figure out how to get the cannonball goes in last. Private Bowleg still can't ride a horse somehow. 10-4, I'll take care of it. That's a little, what am I thinking of? Truckery, but meh. Got nothing to do here. What's in here? A sign on the front says, important gun storage. No goblins. You open the door a crack and take a peek. Naturally, the shed is crammed full of goblins. To the ceiling. They're barely recognizable as individual goblins. Wow, jeez. Oh, what? Let Gary seeing. Gary takes a peek and reels back in shock, slamming the door. Ah, gross, awful, a goblin popping in there. Maybe two. Is that what happened? All those spores and nowhere to going, all growing up into new goblins and they just smushing all up. Ugh. Well, I better not to mess with that shed, it might explode. Howdy, they call me Private Bowlegs. I can see why you seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding, look at my legs, they've been so far out I can hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like a dickens. The captain said it keeps you from riding a horse. Yep, they're too wide, a horse slips right out between them. Huh. Think I could ride a mule, though. Well, with them being a tad lower to the ground. Bend his legs back. You don't need a mule, this is fixable. Hold on a moment. Huh? Well, okay, with some grunts from you and some cries of pain from him, he normalizes with legs. Ow, great jump, Jiminy woman! Oh, don't be a baby. Look, they're much straighter now. Guess I can't deny that. He winces as he mounts the nearby horse and rides out of the camp. Hooray! Howdy, what's the haps? I'm supposed to be a cannoneer, but I'm terrible at loading cannons. They always explode, except not the way they're supposed to explode, or else they don't explode at all. Huh. The only time I ever got one to fire right, the cannonball knocked my sergeant's head off, and he was standing behind me. I still can't figure out how that happened. They tied me to this loser squad and said I can't report back for proper duty until I figured out how to load a cannon right. I guess I can give him cannon loading for idiots, but what if I need this book in the future? We'll just help him figure it out instead. The two of you go over the various ingredients and tools involved, and eventually you determine that the gunpowder should be put in first, and then the cloth wadding, which gets tamped down with a long stick. After that, you take the stick back out again and use it to push in the cannonball, and then the fuse goes in the back of the hole, and that's the part you light. Watch him try. You watch carefully as the soldier falls along the steps, now written on the back of his hand, and he successfully fires a cannonball over the full wall of the fort. I did it. Oh, great. Thanks a lot. I'm going to get my new assignment right away. Good luck. Great job. That's everyone dealt with and out of here. And that means I'm finally out of this hellhole too. If we ever cross paths again, I really owe you one. Captain Davenport frisbees her clipboard, snaps you a salute, and marches out of the fort. This fort is completely empty. It's kind of depressing almost. Very sad looking. Well, I guess I'll wander real quick. Okay, open up this stuff. Just a bunch of random bull crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep wandering until I find new locales, I guess. Oh, maybe I need to head actually up to the jeweler's cabin and then wander up there to actually find anything new. Looks like if I wander around Fort Unnecessary, I'm probably not going to find anything particularly interesting here. Oh, hell. These guys again? God, these things are so crazy powerful. It doesn't... Like, the poison is the thing that really sucks. And yeah, I might be able to heal myself out of this. I think that... The problem with healing is that healing uses up my AP. And the problem with dying is that I absolutely cannot die right now. Oh, shit, I can just use incendiary bullets? Cool. Oh, I can use any sort of bullet, because it's based off of my gun damage. I didn't know that. That was definitely the wrong snake. That's okay. So here's the plan. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt a shoot nanny. Why? Why would it ever be helpful, right? I mean, I guess killing one of them works out alright, but shit. 30 damage from poison. Yeah, these snakes are just the worst. Did I even cure it? Nah, it's fine. I can just use like, just the nukes that I have, in all honesty. Alright, let's wander about. I think there's gonna be the... Man, I can kill this guy pretty easily, though. He's just a single person. But yeah, I think that the problem is that I have really, really good buffs that I'll never be able to get again in this game. And if I get knocked out one more time, if I lose one more fight, I lose those buffs permanently. So I would like to avoid doing that if at all possible. So I'm just gonna, whenever I fight the Vipers, I'm just gonna have to try and kill them with my, like, one-shot death enemies, or death... Damn it! These things are the worst! Yeah, so the thing is, I have to cure my poison, and I would also need to, heal myself. And while I can do that, I believe I do have the healing items for it. The problem is that that hurts really, really fast. So I can heal for 15. I can cure my poison status, but meh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use incendiary bullets. That was the wrong thing. Wait. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna just use a bunch of incendiary bullets. And then let's shoot Nanny. Good, good, good. Yay! That's the first time it's ever worked. Excellent. Ah, man. Alright. You ride past a woman who is running along the desert trail on foot, and although I say running, it's a slow run with an odd loping gait. She's dressed oddly too. No hat, just a thin strip of fabric tied across her forehead, light clothing, and strange soft-looking boots that barely even come up to her ankles. Everything alright? Are you running away from something? Something pretty slow, like maybe a desert tortoise, or... No. I'm jogging. What? Jogging, I invented it. It's like slow running. Where I'm from, we just walk. It's better exercise if you go faster. Not fast enough to actually get away from anything, though, huh? But full-out running wears you out. That isn't as healthy. It's healthier than being eaten by a bear. Look, I'm not being chased by bears. I've never been chased by a bear. Yeah, that's obvious. You're alive and not mangled lumps. This is about physical fitness. Bears aren't an issue. Okay, you're right. Thank you. There aren't many bears out here in the desert. Pack of coyotes, though, you'd be in real trouble. This is a very frustrating conversation. They tear you to shreds, even without those goofy-looking shoes. Hey, I designed these myself. They are not goofy. They're pretty goofy. I mean, what good are they if you can't even run properly in them? What? They don't prevent, and they certainly aren't going to protect your ankles from coyote bites. They'll be perfect good for kicking your ass. Gosh, all this exercise has made you kind of belligerent. Get off that horse. How about we see if you can catch me? You ride away. The jogger runs after you for a bit yelling, but as predicted, she can't catch you. Gotta be those shoes. Yep. Oh, let's just keep wandering until I find a new location. This has gotta be, like, the slowest possible way this could be done. I don't know, right? Like, there's gotta be a different way of finding these locations, but if you can think of one, I would love to hear it. Okay, we'll hornswoggle this guy. And... I don't know, I mean, the other thing I can do is I can attempt to go to Frisco and see if that gives me any side quests, but I don't think it will. And I haven't found any new locations in a while either. Well, here's what I'll do. I will go back to Frisco, and I will go to the bar, and I will look around in a little bit more detail. Let's see what happens here. I'm now getting notes if you start a live stream. What the hell do you think you're watching right now? I ain't just sitting here, like, talking to myself like this is Christmas or whatever. Like, no. This is all coming at you live from Bird's apartment in downtown, uptown, midtown, New York, Boise. Like, this is as live of Bird as you're gonna get ever. So, I will not entertain anything to the contrary wise. Okay, let's attempt another shoot nanny here. That worked out alright. I mean, it still sucked, but it worked out okay. Boom. Okay, let's go back to Frisco, and I'm not gonna have any need to talk to Shmi, and there's nothing, I can't interact with the Frisco station, and Cluncy's is basically empty. There's nothing here except for a bunch of people to kill. Huh. Yeah, I don't really know what I need to be doing. Nothing to tell me about Frisco. Nothing about the huge brawl. Nothing to buy. This is quite weird, actually. I guess maybe, because even if I have binoculars, right, I can't actually do anything with them. I can't... I just had a random thought. If I go to the Curious Abandoned Well and I just start brute forcing things, let's see what happens. I think I need to go... So, hang on. If I go to the professor's house, there was a map, right? That showed me that if I, that there were locations they were to the west, and the thing is, the Curious Abandoned Well stuff, this, indicator, or what is it on? The nuisance containment thing, if I check out this console, it sends stuff to the south and to the east, which is the wrong direction, right? Because if I go southeast and yeah, this doesn't seem to do anything. I think that the next area is going to be Soup Stock Load, which is south 3 and east. It's south 2 and east 3, if I were to guess. Like, I think that was where the next, I think that's where the next, like, thing was that I could interact with. I don't remember, though. And I do want to, like, actually finish off the El Wongo, not the El Wongo, the El Vibrato quest before I call this game completed. So, I'm at a bit of a loss here for how I'm supposed to progress with the El Vibrato quest. I mean, there is one thing I can do, which I probably will end up doing, which is Google El Vibrato, west of Loathing, and look at a walkthrough, because that'll work out well for me. And I also didn't mean to wander there. Let's try that, though. Press it. South 3, East 3? Nope. South 2, East 2? East destination adjustment. Wait, what? Oh! I need to just pay attention to this. I just need to pay attention to this. South destination adjustment 3, East destination adjustment 1. Oh, this is just telling me where I need to, or like what I need to do. A derp. Okay. So if I go south 1 and east 1, I went the wrong way. So south 4, east 3. So it's definitely east 3, and it needs to be south 5? South 5, east 3. There we go. The terminal disappears, and the boopy, floaty guy behind you disappears in a puff of glowing squares. Gosh, wonder where he went. Alrighty, so he went south and east. Soup Stock Load is south and east. Let's go there and find out what I find. Yep, I don't... Oh, I'd never picked this lock too, I guess. Okay, nothing too useful there. I never really... I don't know why I feel the need to 100% this game of all games. But I don't want to... I mean, the thing is, I'm one of the only people that is actually playing this game. And I feel like for some people, they may actually, I don't know, care about that so much. Or at least a little bit. And maybe I'm just doing it for them. I'm really doing it for me. But maybe I'm doing it for them. I don't know. Gosh, not garsh. I know what I said. Okay, municipal organic fluid pipeline offline. Insert El Vibrato. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Leave the machine. So because the municipal water's been turned off, I can't El Vibrato this stuff. Okay, so this went south and east. So Madness Maw Mine might be something. I'll check that out. Oh, shit, I remember these people. Let's headband these people. You quickly put the El Vibrato headband on her before she has time to react. Hey! Where am I? Oh my god, what's going on? You should use that phrase. It's funny you should use that phrase. You should probably get out of here. Scampers out of the mine. Do I have more of them? No, I can only kill them. I wonder how many more El Vibrato headbands I can make. If I go back to the professor's house, maybe I can make a bunch of El Vibrato headbands out of stuff. Like maybe... maybe that last item maker I just got would do it. So these are the drones. And I want to come over here. That makes batteries. That makes a key. If I make... Interesting. So probably just putting that on the very first person I found might not have been a really, really good idea. Oh well. If I need to know all the spittoons and the words. Oh, believe me, I've done all the spittoonage. You don't need to tell me twice. I have spittooned harder and faster than anybody ever thought possible. And I do it all over again in a heartbeat. Okay. Let's see. Oh. I kind of remember this stuff. Dear Jeff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto, sincerely Jeff. I kind of remembered. Oh, wait, here we are. Headband fabrication. El Vibrato helmet. If I just make a bunch of these things, I can help the cultists out. Oh, I ran out of El Vibrato scrap. Well, that kind of sucks. How many did I make? Certainly I didn't make enough. I know that much. I may need to grind up some more El Vibrato scrap, which I don't mind doing off camera, I guess. So there's this master. Oh, wait. Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm leader of the cell. Have you been down here and not know that? Look, I passed several different guys to get here. Obviously, if we weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose? So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great Dark Master Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Leave him alone. So I thought that by manufacturing the El Vibrato stuff, I would... Well, these are El Vibrato helmets, not headbands, so I made the wrong thing. I kind of wonder what it would be like if I made an entire El Vibrato set. Okay. Well, this didn't work out. What about going to Snakebit Mine? I'm on the lookout for the weird nuisance machine. I don't know where it will be. I don't know how it will be or why it will be. But I'm gonna just check things that are south and east of where I was. And eventually, probably, hopefully, maybe, I'm gonna find something. Huh. Interesting. Well, guess there's all to that. Huh. Okay, how about we go to the Coleridge mine? Maybe it got sent to that one. Yeah, Snake Pit Mine doesn't have anything that looks like I can interact with it. I would think that by the end of the mine, like all the other mines are, you know, you get to the end of it, and then there's a teleporter to something El Vibrato-y, but I didn't see one here. And then what's all this about? We got 3 triangle-shaped things. So the rocks know how to Triforce, and I don't know how to Triforce at all. So... And then there's no El Vibrato thing here either. There's cultists about. There's a spectral minecart. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, there might be stuff in the caves, too. I guess I shouldn't worry. I shouldn't leave the caves out of this, either. Alternatively, it could have been sent to the West Pole. I don't really know which. We'll talk to this in Goblin Tongue, Hornswoggle it, and get whatever the thing was. Yeah, maybe the Anoimotron thing was sent to the West Pole. I don't know. And then the circle-y, stony Triforce things don't really have anything to do with these Karens either. Unless... these look like triangles. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of puzzles I just don't remember. I just don't have the clues for yet. Well, at any rate, that's probably all the time I have for this one. I'm probably going to spend a bunch of time off camera grinding up and /or looking at walkthroughs. And when I come back, we're just going to power through the rest of the content of this game and put a bow tie on it. So, thank you for watching. And then, let's see. Okay. Do I play Scrap Mechanic? No. And then, yeah, for the live audience, I'm going to do something fairly unusual. I'm going to call it early tonight because I am very, very tired. I am getting over a sickness, and I'm not 100% full of energy yet. And I need to get better. And I'm about to... I have, like, a big headache, and my throat is very dry. And I can't really focus or do a very good job at this stuff right now. So rather than, like, force myself to make, like, shitty videos, I'm just gonna call it here because I can't focus anymore. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you all have good nights and forgive me. But yeah, I have to get better. So, take care, everybody.